Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review, and I'm back with my review of Episode 7 of Doom Patrol, Therapy Patrol. Now, I've been preaching how much I love this show, and this episode actually started out on a track where I didn't like it so much. I felt like we were getting a whole lot of backstory, and some of the backstory was kind of repetitive backstory that we've seen a lot of, right? And I don't want to say that it's been repeating itself, because this was new information, but this is backstory for characters that we've already had a lot of backstory on. But as the episode wore on, I started to come around, and it really hit me in a spot where I really liked it a lot. The character of Cliff, Robot Man, is what brought it all together for me. There was some really good Cyborg stuff in here. I loved watching Cyborg get his parental controls taken off and going through the social media and realizing that most people were contacting him because of his superhero identity and not who he really was. I love that part of it. I loved the conversation with his dad about how his dad was protecting him, and Vic obviously didn't want him to protect him. So I liked all that a lot. I like how Vic is kind of taking the team leader role. He stepped into that, and I love how you're not the chief. I love how there's that sentiment. So that's great. But Robot Man really brought it together for me. He has a lot of emotional trauma, obviously, and seeing him face now, granted, this was all, not necessarily real, what was happening, but having him face the person who was stepping into to parent his daughter, and that person's reaction to Cliff being there, that was gut-wrenching to me. That was gut-wrenching. And then seeing Rita's response to, we're all talking because of Cliff. We're all talking because of him. I thought that was great. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, the episode, I found myself in a spot where I really liked the episode a lot. I don't know what was with the mouse at the end, crawling into Robot Man. I think that was Mr. Nobody. But again, we really don't know much about Mr. Nobody. They've been kind of keeping us in the dark on that character, which I guess is fine. I love the fact that they felt like they had to talk to avoid what happened to the original Doom Patrol. All that was great. This is gonna be a short review. It was a good episode. It wasn't my favorite. It was probably on the lower end of my Doom Patrol episodes. The 7's been out so far. I'd probably rank it 6th or 7th as far as my favorites are concerned. But that's not necessarily bad praise because of how good Doom Patrol has been. So I felt that some of the stuff with Negative Man was a retread. We've already been down that road before with him, with his relationship and how they wanted to keep it secret. I thought the scene where he called out Mr. Nobody, or whoever it was doing this illusion. I like the scene where he called out, you got the details wrong. How are you going to fool me if the details are wrong? I like that scene, but a lot of the stuff with Negative Man is a retread, stuff that we've already gone over. So yeah, this is on the bottom end of my episodes, but I really liked it still. Doom Patrol is great, and a bad Doom Patrol episode is still pretty good TV. I'll tell you if there's ever one that I just flat out don't like. We can go there for sure. But this isn't one of those. This is one of the weaker episodes, and it's only weak because it started out weak. It built a lot of momentum throughout the episode, and at the end I was really empathizing with the characters, especially Cliff. So anyways, what did you think of this episode of Doom Patrol? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me here on the LQ Review, and as always, I appreciate you being here, where we get to talk about all the geeky and nerdy stuff that we just love to talk about. Until next time, thank you.